Hello. I should do this more often. Today, I bring to you Home Alone while I myself am home alone. And the thing is, the reason why I'm home alone happens every year. Jesse's off at a conference in Chicago. It always happens like about a week and a half before Christmas, which is also about the time that we generally play a Home Alone game. I could time this up every year, except for next year when everything will be completely different. But today, at least, we are playing Home Alone for the Sega Master System. That is... Surprise! Kevin jump scare! This is blindingly white. No, don't show me demo mode. No, don't! No, stop! Oh no. Oh yeah, this isn't configured for this at all. Okay, I've configured all 6 buttons for the Sega Master System. That's not quite correct. There we go. Okay. Menu? What's in the menu? Sound effects! Sound effects on! Tune on. Which I assume means music? But I've never seen a game's background music referred to in the menu as tune. We're absolutely playing this on hard because I want this to be as miserable an experience as possible. Oh God! That's a bad Kevin face. Whoa, okay. I'll be honest, I don't entirely know what's happening. Okay. Oh no, they've got away. Okay. This is like... This scene never happens in the game. They just made this. It seems that I just can't... Okay. Okay, this is also a fail state. Okay, this game is very slow. How do I go upstairs? Very slowly. The moving, like, left to right is relatively normal. It has a weird, boy, if I say that there's a sort of like background like jumping mechanic that reminds me of Little Big Planet, would that do anything for you? Because it is kind of like that. Like, right here, I get stopped, right? But to go to the background, I have to jump, even though I'm just kind of going into the background, and then when I leave that area, it jumps me back to the foreground. But then, like, this is as fast as I can go downstairs. And then I have to jump to... What? But the timer said I had like 8 seconds left. What the hell? So I have to like... So I can't let the timer run out, I can't let them touch me, and I also can't let them... I can't let them touch me, I can't let the timer run out, and I can't let them take the... I can't let them take the treasure and leave. The object of the game is to find and obtain the treasure and throw it in a safe before they can get it. I don't know what that does for me other than, like, maybe I can hide. Okay, I heard a sound that sounds like maybe they got a thing. Are you for real? The Wet Bandits got away because my dog knocked me down the stairs and killed me. Mind you, I can't move when I'm on the stairs. Like, I can't, like, go faster or jump. Okay, that's a lie, I can jump, and that actually changes a lot significantly. That's actually a huge deal. So they get arrested after every, like... How many times do we have to get them arrested? This is also really nice. It appears to be replenishing my lives after every attempt. Okay, they got a thing. Presumably at some point I will get... This is crazy. This is a crazy design for a game. I actually can't do anything about it. I did something about it. Apparently, I just needed bolas. Please attach to the stairs. This is one of those games where, like, the ability to, like, attach to the staircase is, very similar to, like, classic Castlevania. What? Oh, God. How? So we're in the fun house now, which is not the family house. So apparently Kevin McAllister has tasked himself with defending every single house in the entire neighborhood. What am I supposed to do with that amount of time? I guess we can take the elevator. And run out of time again. That's... Why is that timer so tight? Why is it like this? Oh. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. No, evidently not! Evidently not. All right. Okay, this is much more, like, straightforward than I thought. It's really just go get the stuff, and then go to the safe, and then stage complete. Are you for real? Oh my God, dog! The dog is like hard chaotic neutral right now. Don't you fuck... Yo, that's fucking crazy! Okay, I guess don't take the laundry chute. All right, cool. Superb job. All right, so now we're gonna try to go down quick on the elevator. Because there's two things, and we can't let them have either of them. I'm out of time. Wait, what? Wait. Wait. I could just jump up between floors? What the fuck? Oh my god, I can holy shit! Okay. The entire fucking point of the game has changed. Where the fuck is... Oh my god, it's right there. Okay, you know what? Actually... We might actually be cooking something here. You know, okay. The fact that you don't have to use the stairs to go up and down floors actually changes a lot about the general construction of what I'm being asked to do here. It makes the timer also not seem as crazy. That was both excellent and not bad. There are now 3 valuables to collect. It's a good thing that the valuables are... bonus level. What the hell? Why? Why would you make it like this? I swear to God, if you take a life on a bonus level. Okay, it seems they did not. What the hell? That's a wall? I have no weaponry. They can't even get away with one thing. They leave with a fucking urn, and it's like they robbed the Louvre. Go up the stairs. Oh my god, go up the stairs. They allowed me to jump up the stairs? But why didn't you let me do that before when I specifically wanted to do exactly that thing? Also, where's the safe? Oh my god, where's the safe? Apparently, when we open the safe, that just has a mechanism in it that has a mechanism in it that just automatically calls the police. Greenhouse. Is it because it's like green or because it's like got plants in it? It's plants. That's fine. Why was that sound so anxiety-inducing? You didn't have to make it like that. I'm not saying robbing the Louvre is difficult. Clearly it's doable. I'm just saying there's a lot of stuff in it. For them robbing one random clown house in Chicago. There's a thing here. Where else is a thing? That sucks! Alright, at least we have the layout now. I mean, okay. Listen. We've had this conversation before. But, like... Actually, though... I'm not saying that this game is good. But honestly, though, just in terms of, like, capabilities, does the, like, for its era, does the Sega Master System kinda slap? It kinda slaps! That's crazy to me! Oh, that wasn't a treasure, that was a burger. Hell yeah. Yeah, finding out that you can just, like, trampoline and drop between floors completely changes the... It completely changes this game. Powerhouse! Okay, no, why does someone's house look like this? Oh, there we are. Oh, come on! That sucks. So, just so that we're keeping track, there is a Home Alone game for the NES, for the Sega Master System, for the Super Nintendo, for the Sega Genesis, and for PC, and not a one of them is the same game in any respect. I can only hold 3 things at a time. There is always more RoboCop. That's what it feels like. It feels like there is always more RoboCop, and it also feels like Dr. Wily's house, or like there are backgrounds that look like this in like Bionic Commando. Oh no, the dog is frozen on the screen and is just moving with me. Oh my god! It just got locked as an object when I put things in the safe, and now it's just a frozen screen element. What the fuck? Wait! Hold on, what now? There's more? Oh no, is the game soft locked? Oh my god. The timer's not running. Oh, the whole thing fell apart. Oh, everything broke. The whole entire game broke. Oh, oh yeah, let's QA this bitch. What else can we do? The springs work, but the animation is broken. Going into doors, frankly, seems to serve no purpose at all. Yeah, that also does nothing. I thought that the dog freezing was like, I thought that was just a funny little visual glitch. Little did I know that it was a sign of the entire infrastructure of the game just breaking down entirely. I guess. What if I just walk out? All right, well. $1993 is crazy for this game, by the way. This is a Master System game coming out 3 years after the Genesis existed. Alright. Now that we kind of understand how the game works and that we can jump through floors and stuff, this should go quite quickly. I don't think there is any way in the world that this game had 5 years of development time. I do feel like, this game may have been Europe only. You gotta play Elf? Yeah, you know what? I do somewhat question the use of the word gems. But I have a wide appreciation for, gems do not have to be good, in my mind. They only have to be entertaining. And contrary to popular belief, those things don't have to be the same thing. In fact, they're frequently not. I know that Alf is referenced frequently in the Cuso Grande community, and that tells me a lot. Fuck you, I didn't want that burger anyway. I guess we did it. They weren't even in the house! They weren't even in the house! Yes, Bethesda did play the NES version. We played that one 2 years ago. Ah, shit. I have no way to stop this. Why is the Game Boy RoboCop title theme a love song? I don't know, but I do know that the NES theme for RoboCop 3 absolutely slaps. One moment. Because I assume most of you are uninitiated. But if you haven't heard the title screen music for RoboCop 3 for the NES, here it is. Give it a minute. Let it rock for a sec. We haven't even dropped yet. You think we've dropped, but we haven't dropped. Yeah, let's go! I think this is Jerome Tell. We're not at the melody yet. We're still adding to this. I don't... How the NES has this many sound channels to make this happen, I don't know. We're even playing with octaves now? Like, why? Why? Other things I would like to know? Hang on. Other things I would like to know include, why does the baby have an Uzi? It's still going! I mean, we're just building off of the... We're just soloing over the bass, so it hasn't developed that much, but it hasn't looped either! Anyway, why does the baby have a gun? Someone explain. Do not actually explain. I don't care. Maybe? Yeah, I think that's your loop after 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, it loops. Not true, Ash. There is a bootleg, and I played it in Cuso Grande. But the bootleg that I played was called RoboCop 4, and it was just RoboCop 3, but released in Russia and with all of the credits scraped off. But RoboCop 3 is, I'm pretty sure, a real release. Probe Software did make that game. I wasn't sure because I thought it might have been Ocean that made the. I thought it might have been Ocean that made the RoboCop game. I get them confused. But yeah, shoutouts to Probe. Why didn't you get Jerome Tell on this soundtrack? I mean, yeah, the answer is because it's licensed trash and it doesn't deserve it, but like RoboCop isn't? I forgot where the other thing is. I think he might have just picked it up. Oh, it's right there. Oh man, I hope I have time. Oh my... I would have had time, but I hit the stupid spring. That's fine. At least I know where the stuff is. It's kind of nice that they give you, like, a fresh set of 3 lives to use on each stage. Because you kind of, like, in a lot of cases, you need that first stage to just, like, get a feel for the layout. Like, I don't know what's here. It sounds a lot like Amiga, but it runs on the NES. The Amiga may have a version that is like the same game, and maybe it was like made for that originally. Oh, I'm gonna run out of time for sure. But I can at least do this. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that it doesn't matter that much whether it was Ocean Software or Probe Software that made RoboCop 3 for the NES. Damn, this is tough. Okay, the one I keep forgetting is like on the second floor on the left side. So let's get that one first, and then I think I can go over. Let's go down, down, grab this first. Then I think the ring is over here too, and then we can work, yeah, then we can work our way back up. That's good pathing. Okay, yeah, that's clean. See, it's really nice. They don't have to give you the extra lives to, like, kind of plan your routing. It's really nice that they do. Sometimes you just guess right, though. Alright, so now the goal is not only to clear the stage, but to try to avoid whatever caused the soft lock last time. Oh, shit! Okay. SNES was Ocean, NES was Probe. Okay. Bonus House 2, 5 valuables to collect. That's horse shit. Go up, Kevin! I know it's not as exciting for you if you can't murder everything around you, but I still need you to, like, do basic shit. I'm not gonna lie, for what it is, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you this game is good. In an objective sense. But having, like, a basic understanding of, like, what it is now, it's honestly pretty fun. Certainly nothing special in any way, but... Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I thought he was gonna keep walking that way. That's okay, I think we got this. It took some time to actually, like... So I think it's a good idea to, like, grab the stuff on the lower floors first, because that's easier for them to get to faster. Stay off me, dog! You thought... Oh shit, I thought. It seems like these giant weights and, like... It seems like the giant weights and boulders and things should be, like, traps we can use. But I've found no actual, like, way to interact with them. Alright, 5 to collect again. Jumping on them doesn't do anything. Okay. I think that was down and what I'm referring to as the B button, but I actually don't know what the... I actually don't know what the buttons on the Master System controller were called. Did you grab a thing? You did, you shit. Superb job, Kevin. Oh, it's a haunted house now. Good. Good. It's nice that all of the houses in this quiet Chicago suburb are so well themed. What even was that sound? Wait, hold on. Mine. Oh, that's Primal Rage. That's an interesting pull. Wait, why? Why did we go back to this? I might have cocked this up. This is gonna be tricky. Safe over here. Come on, come on, come on! Oh. I should have gone up after them, but I didn't know where they were. Alright, I can't be waiting around for them to come to me. We gotta go down and get these things first. Oh, that's perfect! There's a safe right here. Yeah, that works. Now they just have to go up more stairs. Oh, shit! Please go. Oh, my God. There's something about the, like, almost methodical way that they're searching the house that I kind of wait, what? Was there a sixth valuable that I had to pick up and I didn't realize it? Oh no, I just thought I had another one and didn't. Or I dropped it and didn't notice. Okay, Greenhouse 4, I guess we're just... Okay, there are actually 6 now. It's not really what I wanted to do. Those chutes being one way is completely wild to me. Okay, weirdly, we now have to go, like, up and around to get the other one, and they might beat me to that. Oh, God! Oh, that was the wrong button! Oh, no! Okay, up, 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 up. Okay, down and the B/attack button sends those things down, but... Okay, we got there. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. No idea how many stages this is, but I feel like we probably could... 8? At this point, I feel like we could probably get it. I mean, if it's like 40 stages, I don't know that it'll stay fun for that long, but we're already starting to recycle, like, stage themes. So I feel like there can't be that much more. Not to worry, I have another game lined up for when we're done with this. The 30 stages is honestly still more than I would have expected, but it's doable. I know I can jump up these stairs, but Castlevania has trained me to be absolutely terrified of jumping on stairs. Seven valuables to collect. That means a minimum of 3 drops. They do at least give you a little more time for these later stages. Okay, so you've at least got that one. Okay. Good, I know where the other 2 are. How? No! Well, actually... Oh, no, this works! I didn't know there was one up here! I was totally ready to do another pass on that stage, and I didn't end up having to. Alright, back to my actual family's house, which is the one that I'm supposed to actually be concerned with checking. Or protecting, or whatever. Where is anything? How many floors is this house? Oh, God. No, this is crazy. I don't know where anything is. It seems neither does Harry. There's 7 valuables in here? Only got 1 of them, but what the hell? Are they just all sitting in the same room together? Oh, no fucking way. Oh, we just gotta check random objects now? We've hit stage 20 and items are now hidden. Yep, okay. I don't think I care for that. Oh, I'm so upset by this. Oh, I'm so upset by this. This is such, like, an anti-fun development of this idea. Ironically, this is actually something that the SNES Home Alone does for pretty much its entirety. But, like... Okay, so just for sanity's sake, I am going to drop a save state here so we can at least play the hidden object game several times before having to start over entirely. And a hidden object game on a timer, even. My biggest fear is that you have to check the right part of an object to get it. It's funny, I actually started out doing this. Like, in the first couple of stages, I actually was, like, checking objects because SNES Home Alone is like that. Where you have to, like, press up on things to check for random objects. I mean, there's Castlevania games that have, like, There's Castlevania games that have the, like, wall chicken in, like, random breakable walls, but that's more of, like, a Metroid thing than just, like, hidden invisible objects altogether. No thank you. Alright, so there's 2 in the kitchen. There's 1 there. So we'll drop that real quick. This is a wild development. Oh, okay. You can be caught mid-jump. I was feeling pretty good about being able to do this without save states, and then they just decided to add the worst mechanic possible in the 11th hour. I think that's maybe the most insulting thing to me, is that they waited to do this until the very end of the game. And they don't tell you about it? Maybe it's in the manual or something, so I can't really say they didn't tell you, because sometimes they told you and I just, you know. It's just in another place, but it's in a place where you expect instructions to, you know, to be in this era. Where? You don't have shit. You don't have shit. I have precisely one shit. The closest it has to hints is that there's only certain objects that are searchable. So, like, this table and the dartboard, not searchable. The TV is searchable, but the couch isn't. Like, honestly, the things that are searchable are things that make sense as being searchable. They are things that you could put something in. Personally, I'm more upset about no emerald ring in the toilet. My fear is that it's gonna be in one of these, like, random doorways. The clock might have an elixir, but it would only be worth points because there's no hit points in this game. I pretty much know where the stuff is on the left side of the house. So let's try over here. Okay, that's a thing. Somehow none of the rest of the things are a thing. And there's a thing in the washer, and a thing in the fridge. These are wild things to say out of context. Okay, he found that somewhere. Yeah, there's one thing in here, but I'm still missing one. I'm still missing one! Now, mind you, I have been load stating my last attempt at this like 5 or 6 times now. So just, like, imagine not having that. You'd have to play through 20 stages of this game just to get back to searching for invisible objects again. Hang on, is that everything? Oh, weirdly, I think that's it. Okay, yeah, it was. I don't know where we... I guess we found all 7 and it just didn't seem like we had. Alright. Back to Haunted House 2. Remember they gave us a Haunted House and then they were just like, no more Haunted House for you? But now I guess we gotta check all the skeletons and stuff. Yeah, of course. Interestingly enough, we can only check the closed caskets. Which, I mean, makes perfect sense in context. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. I did check something. This is a Europe release. Which should really come as no surprise, but still, you know. Still should be pointed out. I mean, realistically, aside from Brazil, where else are Sega Master System games being released in 1993? What other regions? Well, technically, I suppose the answer is all of them except for the US, actually. Because I'm like, yeah, it's really only like, you know, Japan and Europe and South America and, oh. That's just most of the places, actually. Oh, fuck off! Bruh! I dropped that right into his pocket! Oh, no, I didn't. He just walked past it. Well, now he has it. God damn it. Thanks. Appreciate the delivery. Go up the stairs, Kevin! I'm pretty sure I'm still short one. Oh, it's definitely in one of those caskets up there. There's no way I can get up there and back. That's okay. Learn routing for next time. I like how the Funhouse dog is in the haunted house. It's the same dog sprite that they use for the haunted house. So just an acknowledgement that clowns are scary. Oh, shit, Okay, that's notable. I was not aware that the downed caskets could be bounced on like trampolines. Alright, with that, we need one more set of 3. They didn't get one, right? One's in here. I keep hearing that sound, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't actually know what it is. I think it's the dog deciding to run. Oh, they're up there. Yeah, there's one on this side too, right? Yeah, okay. Bounce up to the safe, and we're good! Okay, the fact that there are limited places to check, this still sucks compared to, like, the first 20 stages. But it could have been worse. Do we check barrels? Of course we check barrels. Every barrel. A lot more of them sitting free in this one. Yeah, I figured someone would take that. That's okay. Although I think he might have just got run over by the dog and lost it. I'm right. Oh, I bet you checked these. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, that worked. Gimme! Well, I tried 3 times to get to the stairs, and that didn't work out, so... I need exactly one more item. I think I saw where it might have been, but I don't know if I can get there. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, the important thing is we know actually what to check this time. That's annoying. And then one was over here. Maybe this one? Okay. 1, 2. There's a thing here. There's a ring just... Yeah, there it is. And I think the thing we were missing last time is probably in here. Perfect. Okay, they got something. I need to stop them from getting away with that something. I'm gonna bet on having a little bit of time. I did not have a little bit of time. I had almost no time. Why? I mean, I'm not upset about it at all, but I just don't understand. that's 1, 2, 3. I think up here there's one in one of these, like, vague technical objects. And there's one sitting free. And we're done. Okay, weirdly, this is kind of back to being fun. This would have made more sense if they had introduced it earlier. Them introducing, like, you have to search for invisible items in, like, the last third of the game is crazy to me. I wasn't looking. Did it say 8 valuables again, or did it say 9 this time? I think some of these maps are literally being recycled as well. So I wonder if maybe part of what's happening here isn't, It could be like we're using the same map, but the later version of it is some of the items are hidden. Which is not the worst way. Oh shit, really? Are we done? I think we're done. We're done. Damn. Was it? I mean, maybe it was an easy stage. Maybe I just got really lucky. There's 10 things in here. Are they all hidden as well? No, because bonus stages are supposed to be fun, and hidden objects aren't fun. You probably noticed this just from, like, regular gameplay, but Kevin can only hold 3 items at a time. So once you get 3, you have to drop. Wait, how the hell? Wait, oh, you gotta take this stupid fun... Oh my god, please don't design stages like this, for the love of God, please. Oh, fuck you! Oh, we have added a door maze. Why? That's all of the possibilities! I went into all of them! There aren't any more! Oh. Is it? No. No, it's not. No screen wrapping. The exit is exclusively for the wet bandits to get away. Listen. Unironically, that might just be busted. Like, legitimately? Oh, I hate it. Oh, I thought that was just a thing to check. And oh! Oh, such intense dislike for that. Lavishly crafted. Jump into clown mouth slide mechanic. They want you to practically feel it. Hold right as you enter. Fuck off! I don't believe in that. This actually now feels a lot like SNES Home Alone. Pressing up on every goddamn item in the entire house to see if something might be there. That is 1000% the SNES Home Alone experience. I love that whoever owns this house decided to stash every single valuable they own in an arcade cabinet. Which is unhinged behavior to me, because imagine not understanding that the arcade cabinet itself is the valuable. Alright, let me check this. Valuables 9! Okay. That's the first set of 3. The only good news is I don't think Marv and Harry can get any of these because I don't think they know how to check things. So we have that. Okay, that's our second set of 3. We need 3 more. My, procedure of checking things has been, not exactly methodical. Oh, I think there's 2. Yeah, there's 2 in here. Okay, perfect. That's it. Now just to a safe. Don't kill me! I don't think I have... I don't think I have Game FAQ walkthroughs saved. But that's only because I don't still own the computers and the hard drives that I would have saved them to. No. Damn, they really gave me 3 minutes for this? which, like, doesn't sound like a lot, but compared to what they've been giving is lavish. Yeah! Toilet urns! One of my favorite things about doing these streams is being able to say unhinged shit that sounds absolutely wild out of context. But if you know the context, there's like, oh yeah, makes sense. They may hear me and they may not. I don't know how I'd ever know. Yeah, they don't let me know, so... Therefore, it is none of my concern. I mean, not that I'm gonna be, like, intentionally loud and obnoxious, but... like... if it's not a problem for them, I'm not gonna make it one. That being said, I may do a little more soundproofing of my room in Korea. I did have a conversation with a neighbor about that some time ago, but that was a neighbor that was like 2 units down, so they don't even have adjoining walls with me. I do not know where this last thing is. I checked there already! Oh my god, I didn't know where the... Yeah, you know. Asian walls, little thinner. But also, to maintain a similar schedule, I'll probably be doing a lot more streaming in the earlier parts of the day. For me. So there's a couple of things there. One, yeah. Yeah. That's such a weird spot for that. So for starters, it's not nighttime when people might be, like, winding down and trying to sleep. Being loud in the, like, you know, late morning to early afternoon, honestly not as big of a deal. But also, I'm kind of operating under the assumption that a lot of people won't even be home. But still, gonna do my diligence. I know for a fact there was another thing down here. I totally found 2, did I not? I did not. Evidently. Harry has a thing and I need to shoot him in the ass. Sadly, he didn't turn around, so it wasn't the ass. Oh, it was toilet! No, I got toilet this time, damn it. I still believe that it's one of these damn things. I swear I found 2 things down here before. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, 9 valuables. No, I'm just wrong. I'm just wrong. I must be. Oh, come on! Is that game over? All right. Yeah, there's nothing to check up here. We're gonna get the toilet urn. And a closet urn. And a stereo ring. Okay, well that's annoying. Really? None of you? I still can't believe it. It seems like a silly place to hide your valuables, but if you think about it, who's gonna check there? What burglar is gonna break in and be like, I bet they hid their rings in the toilet. Everybody does it. Key under the doormat. Ring in the toilet. Is there one in? Yeah, all right, that's 6. Or, well, 3. 9. Whatever fucking multiple of 3 we're working on. We got them all. Haunted House 3. Haunted House is the most visually interesting and has the best music. So why don't we get more of them? Huh. Inside the toilet tank is a thing. All right, that's, you know what? That's a new one for me. I guess people do think to do that. And I am just not one of those people. Oh yeah, this is gonna have at least 3 in here. Alright, that puts us up to 4, I think. So we need 6 more. We need 4 more. That drop doesn't really save us any time, but Jesus. I guess the benefit of them making me find more valuables is that... Oh my god, I hit the damn thing. It says check 10 or find 10 valuables, but I guess the benefit of that is they're not making the map any bigger. So it's not like I have to check more locations. That animation is really slow, and I feel like probably not ultimately worth it. Oh, shit! Oh, no! Oh, God! Okay, I thought they were upstairs. That's why I was just leaving random shit on the floor right in front of the entrance. Remember, when you're trying to burglar-proof your house, it's most effective if you leave all of your valuables right inside the front door in an open safe. That's how you gotta do it. That's kind of fun that it let me do that like that. Fuck you. Alright, that puts us at 8. We need 2 more. We got a minute to do it. So in a way, it's kind of gratifying, because, like, I gotta find more things, but more of the checks are successes. Because they just kind of have to pack more things in, which doesn't really necessarily make it more difficult. That's, like, serious damage. You BB gun someone and make them fall down the stairs, like... They're gonna have some trouble coming back from that. There's 1. Is 2 over here? I think it is. Yes. Alright, 23 seconds to find a safe, and I think it's right over here. This is unironically one of the better Home Alone games I've played. It is actually legitimately not bad at all. I do still wish they had made the, like, hey, now you have to search for shit change a little earlier. If they had introduced that in, like, stage 5 or 10 instead of 20, I would have been way more okay with it. Oh, crap. Well, he's taking that for sure, and I can't pick it up, so instead I'm gonna have to just shoot him in the ass. I have no bullets. Okay, he's probably getting out of here. Come back here, you shit! It's really interesting how adding the, adding the search function increases the difficulty in some ways, but lowers it in others. Because I really don't have to worry about them, like, taking shit and leaving. It's not a race anymore to, like, beat them to the punch on grabbing shit that's just on the floor. Which was a huge issue before. I don't want to waste a bullet on you, but I really need to go faster than this. Okay, enough. I should drop these, but I don't want to go back down because it takes too long to come back up. And this is routing that I have to think about now. Go up the stairs, Kevin! There's a thing in here, there's a thing in here. Okay, 3 more, and I feel like they're all in one place, and that place might be up there. I feel like I just left that alone last. How do I go up? No, actually, though? How do you up? Alright, so to avoid running into that this time, let's start with it. I was right, all 3 of them were in here. Because I don't think I checked that location yet on that go-round. Oh! There you are. That's stupid! I'm just trying to go fast! Sega, you're supposed to be cool with that! Okay, there's like nothing on the bottom floor. There is a safe, but... God, it sucks getting off this floor. Like, if I have to take the stairs, it's bad. Oh, shh! I did not expect him to also be over there. Alright. I just didn't check the fireplace, even though the fireplace totally has a thing. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Why did... Oh my god! Okay, this is how we get back up here. It's a little roundabout, but it'll do. It's 2, 3. We can drop those. And then we've got... Yeah, this living room area over here's got a couple. I think that one has that one, and I think it has one more, so that's probably all of them. There's really only like 3 areas to check, 4 areas to check. And it has all of the things. Not that bad. Just have to not, you know, run into Harry and Marv like an idiot. Alright, that's gonna have a bunch of shit. What else we got up here? The safe is on the top floor, and there's a wall. So he's over to 3 doors and fucking nothing else. So I think we generally can rule out the entire upper left or upper right hand side of the entire house. Okay. So this has got one for sure. Brings us to 3 in the bag. We need 3 more. Oh, there's at least a couple in there. Pretty sure I checked this. Oh, but yeah, let's hit the safe. We got a full 2 minutes to find 3 more things in a safe. I think we're... Ah, shit! There's a safe, but I can't get over there from here. So we gotta go up this side. Ugh! Alright, yeah, we checked this already. Need up another from there. Please let them all be in the same place. Actually, did I check those coffins up there? Maybe I didn't. Let's find out. I guess I must have. Oh, hang on. Yeah! Oh my god, I don't have that much time left. And for the 28th time, the Wet Bandits have been arrested in the same suburb. Oh. Okay. Was that the goal? Like, Kevin's family was always coming back. This is the first time that I've seen John Hughes credited in a video game. Was this based on the screenplay? Which part of the screenplay was this? Alright, so I told you I had a second game lined up, and I was telling the truth. And I would tell you that I'm sorry about it, but that would be a lie. I'll have you know, I had to get new firmware from GameStop to even be able to play a Master System game today. And it was worth every second. For now, I am no longer home alone. But now I am. I've played this on a couple of different occasions on the stream, but I've never actually finished it. I've never actually played it with the intention of finishing it. I mostly just troll around in the hotel stage and show all of the different ways that that Kevin McAllister gets throttled by Tim Curry and random adults. Mick Callister. And a vacuum. Oh god, the vacuum. Jesus Christ. The vacuum's so bad. Fucking trauma. And it, like... the game could just be over that quick. Will this be the final Home Alone year? No, but I'm fine to play this again next year. This is a game from my childhood, and I'll play it again. I don't care. We don't have to talk about this one this week. I mean, if it really came out to it, we could always just bust out the PS2 Home Alone. It's bad. Everything's pretty bad. The nice thing is that the slide is really effective. Sometimes, you know, you ever just walk through a hotel and money just explodes? Wait, you're not supposed to be here. No, that was kind of fucked. That's absolutely not supposed to happen like that. The fucking magical, like, bed knobs and broomsticks mop, totally fine. This game, unironically responsible for making me think legitimately that hitting the elevator button multiple times makes it come faster. Because that's literally what that sequence is you have to hit the button like 5 times to get the elevator to come. Now, in fairness to Tim Curry, the snooty hotel concierge, and all of the, like, random adults in this place, Kevin McAllister is running through this hotel and just invading random rooms. Some of which just have maids. Also, that weird, like, detuned guitar sound is, in fact, the sound that they're going with for "You've defeated an enemy." Once again, that sound is as follows. Also, Home Alone 2, Kevin gets screw attack, yes. And also a giant fist bazooka. You know what's funny? There's actually 2 different permutations of that bazooka. I don't remember if the screw attack works on Tim Curry, so I'm not gonna try. There are some characters in the game that just damage you a little bit. And then there are some that are instant kills. And Tim Curry is always an instant kill. So is the police inspector. The really funny thing about these floors is, legitimately, I don't have to do them. Like, you really just have to walk, like, a certain distance. You have to walk a certain distance into the room. How many times have I played through this game? Half a dozen. But I played it a lot before I learned enough about it to beat it. So played through, not that many. Played, a lot. Played this level, hundreds easily. I don't believe in it. Again, there are different permutations of the fist gun. There is like a fist rifle that does like a little bit of damage, and then there is a fist bazooka that is basically a one-shot on almost everything. Yeah, literally all we are doing here is like, we are literally just like grinding for materials right now. You can go into all these rooms, but all you're doing is like going into these rooms and getting stuff and then leaving. If you wanted to, you could just walk like 5 feet down the hall and get back on the elevator. Aftershave makes you invincible. And now we're going to take the service elevator because that's just a thing we can do. Hang on.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
It really just is that long for reasons. Sound design is my passion, okay? Okay. You know, maybe I just don't remember? Yeah, I guess we just had to use those. Ah, yes. Oh my god, I forgot that could happen too! Why is everything in this game so deadly for no reason? Ah, yes. The definitely not, racist Chinese chef that you kill by stripping him. In fairness, these are lines from the movie. Really, really specific. Really specific scene in the movie. Shoutouts to the NES Total Recall, like, fence fist guys. The glory hole guys. They decided to show their face this time. Wait, hang on. I've never actually played it. I only know about the glory holes. By the way, this, like, Yoku block jumping, really not as easy as I probably... Well, I'm not making it look that way anymore. The hitboxes are... I won't say they're not consistent, but they are not what they appear to be. I have no memory of this man. I want to be like, who are these people just throwing cherry bombs? Like, for no reason. But then I'm like... dogs! Shoutouts to them, like, depicting, like, an entire pack of dogs. Right? It's not just one dog. So anyway, here's the pigeon lady. By the way, for no reason, ice physics now. Like, absolutely no reason for this behavior at all. Damn it. Damn it! That's fine. I forgot this game doesn't give you 0 lives. Okay, that was all very stupid. Oh! Yeah, I almost feel like we have to do Total Recall at some point. Especially because, like, my awareness of it is, like, exists, but is so... It's so limited.
What a thrill.
It really just takes this long. They really just wanted you to be in an elevator for a while. And it's a SNES game, so they can't use the excuse that they're masking loading. This is just a sequence that LJN thought was important. A fun little touch is that they skip the, when you're going up, we're on, I think, the 10th or 11th right now. It's the 11th, based on the room numbers. So we're on the 11th floor. They do rather deliberately skip the 13th floor. And that always bothered me until, like, very recently when I learned there was a whole superstition surrounding that. By the way, the button that you use to hit the elevator is X, which is a button you use for literally nothing else in the entire game. Like, call elevator is a unique button. Fuck that bellhop and whoever's luggage that was. So we're gonna call the elevator again. This is important to do because you're essentially like stocking up for the whole rest of the game. Skip 13. For the longest time, I thought that was like a bug or something. Like I needed to hit a button to make it stop at 13. Which didn't make any sense because I don't have to do that for any of the other floors. Why did I do that? Well, at least those stack. And I got my spin jump back. And that room's also restocked. Yeah, your stock of items carries through for the whole game. So whatever you get here, you'll end up using later. Future stages are much stingier. Fuck me! Yeah, including your stock of lives, as it were. I gotta do all this the hard way. Avoiding obstacles and being all precise and shit. Wasting ammo on shit that I don't need to waste ammo on. Oh, fuck off! What the hell is that? That's so fucked! I almost want to reset. I lost what? Yeah, you know what? I lost like 3 lives in that first stage. They don't give you that many. Alright. Let's lock in. I can do this. I don't think score matters for shit, so I'm gonna avoid the coins. I thought it might have. Like, 1993 is crazy late. Not only for a Master System game, but for a Home Alone game. Ah! I like that Tim Curry's like, yeah, I'm gonna chase him, but like, really not much further than like the front door. Like, I still got a job to do. Like, I'm not security. Security needs to handle security. That's right! That's right, this is the whole thing! God damn it. So anyway, these guys, they're fine. No one needs to do anything about them. There's people in the lobby of this hotel throwing cherry bombs off a balcony. But by all means, let's hassle the 10-year-old who might have a fraudulent credit card in his dad's name. No, this sucks, though. I gotta at least get off the first floor without dying. Now, I took a lot of hits because I forgot that bouncing on the couch was a thing. It's also not easy to do, by the way. You have to, like, actually time the jumps. Oh, that's right. It also only works on that one couch. Like this one? Nah. Does that couch look or behave any different? Nah. No, it doesn't. Actually, why is this one now also not doing it? Can I? Got him. Okay, kneel slide to take out the luggage, and apparently dudes on railings. I feel like there's something else in there, but I'm not gonna risk getting throttled again to find it. So what's happening here, actually? Like, we've got two elevators that go up, and then there's just another one on the right where, like, unattended luggage just shoots out of it? Like, just directly into the lobby of the hotel. What's, like, huh? I learned that trick because the whole point of this stage is to, like, build up ammo for later. So I, like, optimized my routing through this stage so that I wouldn't have to... like, spend ammo on this part of the game when I knew I'd need it for later. Which is the only reason that I know about the trick of, like, jumping on the little planters to get just enough height to jump over things that you wouldn't normally be able to jump over. I feel like one of these beds is one you can also jump on. You know, Kevin, like, defending against, like, a home invasion and burglary in the first movie is, like, he takes it a little too far. But you can still put yourself in the position of, like, well, you know, he is, in this case, like an underdog going up against two grown-ass men. And it's his house. What's the justification here? Where he is, in fact, like, legally speaking, Kevin is in the wrong here. I believe the movie is such that he basically has his dad's credit card and is essentially using it to, like, book a nice hotel room in New York. Because he's stranded in New York and needs somewhere to stay, but still, that's not the hotel's problem. They're just, like, investigating potential credit card fraud. Well, I'll tell you one particularly contrived aspect of the movie is that because the whole point of the first movie is that Kevin booby-traps his family's house and these hapless burglars get, like, caught up in... these hapless burgers get, like, caught up in all of his bullshit. The thing about that is that for it to, like, be a Home Alone movie, he kind of still needs a house to booby trap. So he just instead decides to booby trap like a random abandoned building. And I believe the movie hand waves it with Kevin saying like, "Oh, my uncle owns a property here," or something. So it's not like he's like breaking and entering.
What a thrill.
Except he totally still is.
With darkness and silence through the night.
Oh, this is nice. My fingers needed a break, actually.
What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme.
Yeah, it's basically just a random abandoned, like, apartment building in, like, Brooklyn or some shit. I don't remember why this. I've used all of my ammo, and I don't remember how this works. Give him the necklace. Oh my god, I think I remember. I'm gonna be really mad if I'm right. I think you... Yeah, so pretty much you just have to hit him twice in a row. For some reason, remembering how to deal with the first boss reminded me of how to deal with the second boss. Alright. That was dumb and I wasted all of my ammo for no reason, but it's fine. I didn't use the bazooka fists, and that's what's most important. That wasn't a slide. Shit. There's also, like, no health recovery of any kind in this game. You get one-ups, but that I'm aware of, I do not recall any method of recovering health. Also, these bricks are just, they're just nothing. THQ was just putting random shit in here. I'm glad that worked out, because that was absolutely a panic jump. Well, this is working out, I suppose. Damn it. Not the dogs! God damn it! That's fucked. Yeah, so generally speaking, the left side of these bricks doesn't really exist. Or maybe it's the right side. I don't know. Maybe it's just they don't have very... I don't know. The hitboxes are bad. But they're not as bad as they could be. But sometimes they're really confusing. The weird thing is, I used to feel like I had a good handle on this. Alright, so I got more fist, but not more pizza. That's reasonable. I'm not happy about it, but I understand. Oh my god, that's not what I meant to do! At least I'm loading up on fist bazookas. Also, now that I know that there's no, like, more power-ups up there to get, I can just do this. I think I can slide tackle the dogs. I can. I can only assume that they decided that there needed to be ice physics in this section. Strictly because it would not have been frustrating enough otherwise. It's like, this is pure rental blocker. Which, listen, I don't really fault them for going rental blocker on this one. This is the second stage in this game out of 4. We're friends now. Your birds came and attacked me for several minutes. Uncle's house. So, unironically, this stage confounded me as a kid and is really difficult. But once I understood it a little better, it's actually really neat. I can't think of another stage in a game that's quite like this. And it's jank, but it's really interesting and very, very in the theme of what you should be doing in a Home Alone game. So yeah, you have to make these jumps. Okay, yeah. I didn't think so. So what this is it's sort of a maze. But I think it's more accurate to say that it's like a puzzle. And I don't remember exactly how it goes. I think it is actually randomized, the layout of the house. Uh-huh. So there are keys with symbols on them, and there are doors with symbols on them. And that means what you think it does. What's actually interesting about this, I find, begins when we actually get into one of these rooms. That's fine. I thought so. So yeah, falling into the pits is not bad. It's actually necessary for, it's necessary in some ways, literally, for progression through the stage. Okay, we got plenty of bazooka fists. This, if memory serves, will generally be the stage where those get used. Shit! Okay, got it. What is the point of the spin jump if that still hurts me then? Game's like, fine, you don't want the spin jump anymore? You don't have it. Fuck off. Okay, I think we want to go down this way. Yes, okay. We have a key. And the game didn't really know how to convey that, so it's just going to continue flashing the key at me. Every so often. Oh, this is not. Just farm points down here for no reason, I guess. Okay, so maybe one more up. I remember being pretty close to the stairs. Is it across this jump, maybe? It is. All right, so now. Each of these rooms is a Home Alone trap. You have to figure out how to trigger the Home Alone trap in each room. If I don't jump over that tripwire, the tools just fall and kill me instead. So each room has a particular, like, puzzle type thing that you have to solve in terms of, like, how to trigger the trap correctly. And then when you do it, you get a key for the next room, which you then need to traverse the entire house to find. And I think there are 6 rooms. So now we are looking for a skinny horizontal line, thick horizontal line, skinny horizontal line. Nope, not that one. Close, but not quite. I don't remember seeing this one, so I'm actually a little lost. Another fun thing is that if you fuck up triggering the trap, you absolutely can just fucking rocket fist them to death, and that counts too. Oh, it's right here. This is my favorite! You just jump on their heads! Oh, it doesn't still count. That's the strat. Oh, shit! Okay, we now have box with dot, which is not Z. Ah, hell. It kind of is in a lot of ways. I mean, the way Marv and Harry are just, like, ominously rising through the ground, it's zombie-esque. You know what else is scary? Is having to do this entire stage on 1 health bar. Here we go. Oh no, that's lines with dot, not box with dot. Here we go. How do we do this? Oh yeah, there we go. No. Do I have to shoot that with things? I think I have to shoot it. Yep. Evidently, the foundation is just a little crooked. So again, you need ammo here. If you show up and you don't have bullets, you can't clear the stage. Fuck. Same deal, but that one's just to lower the key. I didn't remember that they recycled that. That actually sucks a little bit. Like, some of these setups are, like, fairly elaborate. But also, there's, like, only so many of them, right? We gotta Rube Goldberg this shit. Yeah. That one's tricky, because if you miss one of those shots, you can actually hit Marv, and then he turns around and is like, what the fuck? Shit. Well, I will say in that case, if you fuck up one of the trap setups, you can just exit and re-enter and reset the room. So that doesn't soft lock you. Running out of ammo to shoot the candle does. So in that sense, yeah. Innocence Mega Man 2. Same philosophy. I think this one leads out. Just drop one on the right. I'm not gonna jump until you drop one on the right. Okay. I didn't trust it. Have I been in? Oh yeah, okay. Don't feel good about using too many more darts here. I'm gonna switch to necklaces. Oh shit! Typical Home Alone behavior. Shit. You know what? That actually sucks. Oh man, it feels really good to get through that. That was a blocker as a kid. God damn it. Okay. Okay, it's just sitting there on the ground, but I guess it still hurts. Damn, that's fast! Feels like they really intended to do something with that blowtorch. And it just didn't pan out that way. Tuck. Hell yeah! The slide is cool when it works right. What is... Why? Damn. Random Auld Lang Syne pizza quote in the middle of this chase theme. To the tree! Help. So this is the final boss. It involves asking the pigeon lady for help. And her help is just throwing some birdseed down until the pigeons kill the bandits. Also, I can't use the goddamn bouncing in this game. Oh, come on! You gotta get each of them 3 times. I'd like to say that I remembered that, but actually it kind of just came up just now. Damn it. Damn it! It's hard to time. And now we will slowly float to the ground as we have completed the game. Don't worry, the pigeons will help us float to the ground. That makes sense. Thanks. We spare no further words for the pigeon lady. New York is the best place to be, he says, after having an exclusively traumatizing experience in New York. The end. They're in jail and they will not get out to make a 3rd movie. They'll still make a 3rd movie. It'll just be with way worse casting. That's it. That's the whole game. That is the video game. Tom, unfortunately, I cannot play through the entire game to show you the ending again, but don't worry, it wasn't that long. Mark Van Heck, huh? Well, you did your best. Oh, this is always a special day. In the attract screen, attract screen, they show you getting sucked up into a vacuum. What were we smoking? Hi, Sari. You know what's crazy to think is that when we do inevitably get to 100, I won't be here. I mean, I'll be here on your screen, but not here. In memory of... It makes it a lot harder to shit on a game when you literally have, like, an in memoriam in your credits. I can stop listening to this, though. I'm allowed to do that. That's fine. Well, you just missed it. I finished 2 Home Alone games. One of which I will podcast tomorrow, or next week as far as anyone listening is concerned. And one of which I will probably not talk about again for like a year or more. Oh, in case I don't catch you tomorrow, happy Harakite Iko to those who celebrate. Sari, I'm fairly certain that reference is for you and only you and no one else. And I'm comfortable with that. I almost have 30,000 carats to spend, which in addition to some stocked up support tickets is pretty much enough to get up to at least 1 pity. Like, it's 200 pulls, which I can then use the tickets to pull a pity if I need one. So all I need is to hit at a 1% rate and we'll be gold. Probably won't happen. But I mean, the alternative is, like, eventually I'll get enough rainbow shards, right? Now that that's a thing. I used rainbow shards, and when they did the first big update, when they introduced Unity Cup, they also introduced, like, the rainbow shards. And I think they let you just straight up roll for whatever card you wanted. So, like, or there was some way where I was able to, like, hand select, like, yeah, I want Kita-san Black. And then I was able to get it up to 1 LB. So I only need 3 cards. I only need to pull 1 and then I can pity the third one. I need to pull 2 and I can pity the third one. And I have 200 pulls to do it. So goddamn it, like, that's as ready as I can be for free, saving all of my shit for like a month and a half. It had better pay off. Actually, I haven't, damn, I haven't finished Champions Cup yet. I need to go actually do that race. I'll have even a little bit more. Hopefully. Well, I will have a little bit more. I just don't know how much more. Let's find out. Live while the raid is going. With the 18% left on my phone. I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to roll it real quick and tell you the outcome. I should run Major Orion. I like her a lot. I'm going to have to cancel this raid and redo it. I like her a lot, but I don't run her a lot because I've been focusing so much on getting good, like specifically short and long distance. So I just haven't had a lot of need for Majoro. All right. Skip. We're nowhere near first place. We're in 4th, 6th, and 8th on the final stretch. We are finishing 3rd at best. Third. Really good battle for first. Just neither of them were, it was by a nose, but neither of them were mine. Actually, I finished 2nd because the finishers that were 1st and 2nd belong to the same person. So technically, I finished 2nd of the 3. That's good for 900 carats, 50,000 gold, 15 statues, 2 tickets each. All right, good night, everybody.